Season 5 of Apex Legends is arriving in less than a month at this point. It's closer to about 25 days. And so I put up a text post on YouTube asking you guys what you thought needed to come in Season 5 for the game to continue to have a whole nother season of enjoyable content for the player base. And over 350 people responded on that. So thank you guys so much for all of your awesome ideas on there. Now I am going to talk about the ones that have the most likes, as well as 5 things that I think need to come in Season 5, since a couple big things are going to be happening during this Season 5. First and foremost, Valorant is going to be releasing during Season 5, and while I don't think Valorant is going to be nearly as big as a lot of people think it is right now, I do think that Apex is going to have to buckle down for a little bit just to weather that initial storm of the hype on its release. So we are going to talk about that stuff. But first up, let's just talk about the new map or map changes. I personally don't really like Harvester at all. I think it's a very complicated area to rotate through compared to what we had there before. So while I can't say for certain that we are going to be getting a new map, we will definitely be getting an update to Kings Canyon, as we've talked about in the leaks previously, where we're going to be getting a whole tunnel system in Sing Labs. If you haven't seen that video, I'll have the card up in the top right hand corner. But as far as lore wise goes, I think we probably will be sticking just with the 2 maps that we have. No new information has either been leaked about a new map coming, and there certainly haven't been any hints in the lore or in any official game advertising or social media content. So I think it's a little far-fetched to say we're getting a new map, but we really need some major changes to the ones that we have right now, just so that the game feels fresh for another couple months. Additionally, the new legend / weapon that we're getting, both of those need to be overpowered. I really strongly believe that whenever you're releasing a legend or a weapon in any game, I think right off the bat, they should always be very powerful. That way everybody is buying them, everybody's playing them, and then they can always get nerfed a little bit down the line. I'd rather have an exciting and kind of obnoxious start to a season than have another Season 4 release day, which could have been just any other day in Apex as far as I'm concerned. People stopped picking Revenant after about 15 minutes. And the Sentinel, compared to weapons that we've had released previously, is a pretty boring weapon. I obviously love using it. It's one of my favorite guns in the game. But there's really nothing super special about it. It's just a sniper rifle. We also really need some new hop-ups. Consistently, other than Season 4, we've gotten new sets of hop-ups. And I'm not really sure why Season 4 was an exception there. I like the idea of having to constantly learn the attributes that hop-ups give to guns. I think it just adds another layer of spiciness to the new game experience with a new season. I'm very disappointed with Anvil Receiver. Compared to hop-ups in the past, it just doesn't feel like it really gives you that much of an edge over opponents to even have it. So I would like to see another gold hop-up, and I have multiple videos talking about awesome hop-up ideas, so Respawn, if you're stumped on ideas for hop-ups, you can go check those out. Third on the list, we definitely need a lot of balancing with lower picked legends. Now, Mirage needs a buff, Crypto needs a buff, and Octane needs a buff. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a nerf to Gibraltar and Pathfinder. Wraith has been consistently getting small nerfs, and so I think eventually they're going to whittle her down to the point where she is fairly balanced with a lot of the other legends, just very slowly, because I think they don't want to break the meta, which I do agree with and I don't. I like when the meta gets shaken up a little bit, but also it's hard to shake up the meta without introducing somebody who's overpowered or breaking one of the legends who are in the meta. So I do respect that they're taking it slowly and just trying to whittle it down to where she's more comfortable with their expectations. We also really need crossplay. Now I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to talk about some comments and honorable mentions, things that I would really like to see but I don't think are fully necessities. Now, when I'm talking about crossplay, I do hope that at some point there's a way that they can balance having PC with console, but I would even be happy if just PS4 and Xbox could play together. I think that having some crossplay is better than no crossplay, especially because, as that Game Informer article with Respawn talked about, it's really an industry standard at this point. People see Apex as something of the past because they can't play with their friends on other consoles, and I think that's a huge reason why so many people are playing COD instead of Apex, just because they want to play with their friends and they can't do it on Apex. Now, the top liked comment is by Drill37, and we actually share very similar ideas on what we think need to be in the game for this. Just some things that they said that I didn't is that they expect there to be Apex Mobile coming out during this season, and also those legend perks that we talked about a while back. Another really interesting point which they brought up is that they think Apex is going to be coming out on the Switch, which I do think at some point the game will. I don't know how soon. And WYT Shadow 9521 also had a really good comment where they talked about the servers and how there's so much server lag. Going off this, this is kind of a sixth point, but not really. This is just my personal experience, and I think a lot of other people have been experiencing this, and I hope it does get fixed, is that the optimization on Kings Canyon, especially Kings Canyon After Dark, is very bad. I drop frames consistently on those maps, and also I find I get a lot more blue screens, my game crashes more often, I get disconnected. Sometimes it'll, after a match ends, kick me out of the party that I was in previously. And so Kings Canyon really just needs a little bit of love as far as quality of life fixes. I think a lot of people are experiencing that same terrible stuff with Kings Canyon. And the last one that I want to talk about, which is something that I've wanted for so long, is Ninja Noodles. I lost the comment. I'm really sorry. I remember your name, but I could not find the comment for the life of me. So Ninja Noodles said that they want each legend to have a personalized revive, which I think is a phenomenal idea. We already see that with Watson and Gilbert if you res inside his dome. I don't know, you guys find that so funny when I say Gilbert. That's just how I've programmed myself to say it at this point, so it's sticking. That's my list of 5, kind of 6 things that need to be changed with that Season 5 update, as well as some honorable mentions and some of the stuff that you guys said in that text post. So again, thank you all for responding to that. If you look down in the description, you can find channel merch down there. I would really appreciate. That's the best way to support me and the channel. Twitter's down there, Discord, everything else. You guys know the drill already. But if you are new here, you can scroll down and hit that red subscribe button to join the club. We would love to have you in the community here. But that's all for me for today, guys. So until tomorrow, take it easy.